Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Mommy and on the go. Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's episode. And I have invited our special guest. So here is my coach, Miss Mary's in the house. How are you?
Hi everyone. Hi Anne. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Our very first question is, of course, you can introduce yourself.
Sure. Hi everyone who are watching right now. Thank you very much. So my name is Mary Obispo. So originally from the Philippines, Cebu. So I can speak Bisaya as well. But I right now I'm currently living here in New York City for almost 7 years. So basically I work full time. I work in a financial firm for almost 4 years now. And I am so proud to be a digital business owner. So far that's it for myself.
Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
why do you think, or what's your deepest why that you had to push hard to work in this business?
Yeah. So my deepest why I started to join this digital business is my family back in the Philippines because to those people who are watching right now, I belong to a big family. We are 9 siblings. So having that big family, you can never live a very nice life. So I have nothing when I grow up. Like every time we eat, it's just like a simple food. We can even eat meat when I was growing up. And then for me to have food, we need to sell some goods like camote, if you know about that one. And then if I have like a very nice clothes, but not even a brand new one, that clothes is from my oldest sister to my second sister to my third sister and the fourth sister, fifth sister. I am the sixth sister. Once I received
Wow.
that clothes, I was very happy because I am contented with that kind of life. But growing up, I consider about going to school, but my family cannot support me to go to school. So that's the one I thought about, like, you know what? This is not the life that I want to live until like I have my own family. So I went to the city. I look for a school who can give me, like a scholarship. So I work hard to get the scholarship until I finish my bachelor degree, which is hospitality management. But I went multiple jobs. I went to a babysitter. I went to assistant of a dentist. I sell some goods outside the street. So those are my experiences that bring me to have that goals in life. So when I give it opportunity to be here in New York, I never wasted time. I look for opportunity to give back to my family in the Philippines because I need to send my nieces and nephews to school. I need to help my family in terms of their needs. And when pandemic hits me, and also my family in the Philippines, that's the time I said, you know what? Let me find another source of income because my full-time job cannot support all my family and also my bills here. And I met this digital business online in my Facebook. That's the great thing about this digital business because they just keep popping up on my Facebook. I got curious about it. I click on this ad and boom, I started my digital business. But how I
Wow.
started, I watched this 90-minute workshop. That's it. And the mentor who had that ad helped me how to go through the process. And that's what will
Mhm.
happen to you guys. When I started this business, I just focused on my family, how to help them. And right now, I've been earning more than my full time job. And I was very grateful. So,
I
yeah, that's the
thank you
reason
so
why.
much for sharing.
You're
It might be
welcome.
long. We are gonna take time. No worries. We are gonna take time just to make sure our
Correct.
audience can really feel that some of us might have started in good footing here, but most of
Correct.
us are we're really poor. I myself, and
Yeah,
I can relate to Mary's story kanang
yeah.
manindag kamote. Of
I
course.
just go.
Me, I have experienced that as well. And believe it or not, if you are on the rock bottom, that's when you really start to really grapple to going up and say, I want to survive. I want to do something. I just don't want to be sulk in this. Mura bitaw na siya kung I remember this. Whoever says this back then, even right now, dili sala ha nga mapanganak ka nga pobre pero dako na gyud
Correct.
kay ng sala kung mga mamatay gihapon kang maura gihapon imong estado. That only shows and means nga you did not strive harder. And
Correct.
that's life. Yes, we will be thrown with different rocks and stones in our lives, but the more we work on striving and working hard, then we could really achieve what we want. So, you mentioned about this business. When did you start on this business?
Yeah, that's funny. I actually started my business last year, January 2020, and that will be my 1 year and 2 months in the business. So, yeah,
And
it was pretty
I
amazing.
can attest. You are if you are gonna follow your page. Let me see if I can see you. Yeah, if you are gonna follow our pages in Facebook, guys, you can see we post almost every day, and every day that we have a blessings, we always post it in there. So if you see our names in there, most likely that's also our names in Facebook. So you can look around. So without bragging, everybody, wala mi nang hambog ha kung pila tinuod ni, we can attest to that. We have checks to show you that this is for real. In one day, Miss Mary, what was your highest paid or sueldo in dollars?
Well, actually, we are not allowed to say the numbers, but I can choose
Figure.
based on their answers in my on YouTube channel. But
Mhm.
basically, in dollars, that will be four figures. So in dollars,
Four
so
figures.
yeah, that will be four figures
Okay, so stay
in
put
one day.
because thank you so much. Now, sure, what can you say to our viewers to motivate them to start their own successful future now? Just to motivate them, what do you want to tell them?
Sure. So for those people who are watching right now, you are not here for not in a reason. You are here because you need to be here and you need to hear us of what happened to us in this business. But for me to motivate you tonight is that when you started something, do not quit because there's a lot of obstacles and challenges it may come in your way. But the thing about that one, all of us will in a brightest journey. Always remember at the end of every tunnel, there's always light waiting for you. There's no one will fight on your dreams, so please fight on your dreams because something is better is waiting for you. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching.
All right, thank you again, Miss Mary. Thank
Well, so
you.
yeah. Thank you,
Yes, thank.
everyone.
All right.